Hey, you awesomenesses, I got some goodness for you today. We are here in the kitchen and we are doing some awesome epicness with this beauty right here. What? Look at this thing. It's like a cross between a baby's butt, a pumpkin, and straight up deliciousness right here. This is an heirloom tomato. Some people are scared of them, but I mean, look at that preciousness. I just wanna pet it. I just wanna pet it. Is that weird? Who knows? This one has been plucked from a garden, and you definitely want to pluck it from a garden and put it inside to store when it gets this red for sure, because something outside is going to eat it. So if we want anything to eat it, it's the two-legged pest on the inside. So we'll take it, and you may have put it on a shelf. When you do that, you get busy. You don't always eat tomatoes every day, or if you do, that's cool. You may have a whole bunch of them, and it could get some soft spots on it. That is the perfect time to say, cut those soft spots out, but then go ahead and take the seeds from those. I do want to say, flip side of this, you don't have to use a soft tomato or this and that. What you're really looking for when you're saving seed, you're looking for super heirloom, like land race awesomeness in seed. If that seed just punched you in the teeth with flavor, and it's pest resistant, drought resistant, disease, fungus resistant, like it can pretty much have a bomb dropped on it and it's doing amazing, that is the seed that you obviously want to hold on to and save. Let me show you exactly how to come in, cut this bad boy, and then move right into saving. So let's just get right in right here. So, you know, you don't want to just rip the integrity of this guy open. He's like spent his whole life looking to be beautiful just like this. But you do want to get a sharp knife. Tomatoes are the worst things to cut when you have a dull knife. So I know that this is going to have plenty of seeds in it and plenty of juice. And so I'm not going to take the whole 9 yards on this bad boy. The soft spots are over here. I'm going to come in, slice a little under half. We got these two epic pieces. I want to put the half that I'm going to cook tomorrow in a bat sandwich. Bacon, avocado, tomato. Here you can see you have the meat. I mean, that's how you can tell. Just look at this heirloom tomato. It was bred for just good juiciness right there. But we got the seeds kind of launched up in here and back in there as well. So what I want to do is I want to bring my mason jar over and get a spoon and go ahead and start emptying these seeds and even some of that juice, that's totally okay, into this container. You just have to see these amazing heirloom tomatoes. These have been bred for uber meat, like uber tomato meat. It's like so goodness, you know. We want to add just a little bit of water. No more than a couple ounces maybe. At this point, really easy. Just put the lid on right here. Rinse it off just the outside just a little bit. And then we're gonna put a time stamp on here, and we're just gonna leave it out of the sun for about 4 days. Now, in 4 days, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you exactly what to do to save these seeds. All right, it's been about 4 days now, and we are ready to stop the fermentation process on our tomato seeds. And you can do this to tomato seeds, gourds, pumpkins, melon seeds, anything that has that kind of meat around it when you take it out of its fruit or its vegetable. So with these tomato seeds, you only need a couple of things at this stage. All you're gonna need is a sieve, a spoon, and a coffee filter. And I use a little plate under here just so I could dry the plate off as the days progress. Okay, so let's get right in. At this stage, it's real simple. We'll just take off our lid. Then we're gonna use our spoon and we're gonna get all this scum that is fermented off the top, like this. And if you look real close, you can see here that there are some seeds that are on the bottom and some seeds are on the top. The non-viable seeds, the seeds you don't want, are going to be the ones on the top. So we want to go ahead and get those out before we strain all the seeds into the sieve. Alrighty, so here we're just going to pour this out into the sieve, and we'll turn on the sink. Go ahead and rinse the mason jar out, help in cleaning. And then we're going to just simply wash the seeds. Real simple like this. All any chunky bits are washed through. And now it's a simple process of just scooping them out and putting them on the coffee filter. Now you see how they clump up like that? That's totally cool for right now. But over the course of when they're drying, which takes, you know, maybe a good 6 days, you want to put this in an area that's out of the sun, but at the same time where you're walking by. And so when they're clumped up like that, you can walk by and kind of unclump them with your finger so they don't all dry together in a big clump and it's hard to store them. So after they dry for about 5 or 6 days, you want to find a container. Oftentimes we just reuse a yogurt container that sometimes that we buy, or make your own envelopes out of envelopes in the mail, or however you do it. As you can see here, these are not all clumped up together as they were, and if there are any, we'll make sure we come through and declump them like that. You awesomenesses, that is it. It is literally that simple. Take a tomato, get the seeds out of it, ferment them, sieve them, dry them, pop them in a container, and they are ready for you next spring to harvest in the summer. You guys are awesome. Make sure to get on our subscriber list on schoolofpermaculture.com. The email club there is rocking. We got some good stuff just for you guys. Come take a course from us. We'll help you find a consultant. Come do some aid work. We love you guys. You're awesome. We'll see you next time.